Today, we're going to be looking at a story from a user angle perspective, a user experience perspective. So, how do you derive great user experience? So, great user experience is a result of effort, continuous effort, following the proper design principles and looking at the aesthetics of the overall experience of how the user experiences a situation. So, let us say that you go to a toilet. And most often, this is a very weird question that people have. Why do toilet flushes sound like a rocket launcher? There is no need for a toilet Western commode to sound like a rocket launcher. That could be subdued by some proper means of design. So that's one thing that's been annoying a lot of users, that why does it have to be? And it's still not a solved problem. So today I'm going to talk about a story about a Google user experience researcher, Jenny Glove. So she went to one of the hotels on planned this is holiday season for now, and she planned a holiday with her family, and then they happened to book a hotel close to the seaside. And her intention was, as soon as she opens the window, she wants to have a great view of the sea with all the coconut groves and the beachside scenery and things like that, what people typically expect on a vacation. But this hotel was quite tech savvy, so they gave her, instead of giving her a key at the reception, they gave her basically key, gave her an app and said, this app is going to unlock your door plus help you decide what kind of rooms you could face. So one is this side of the hotel, the other is this side. So she could see both the rooms aligned on the app with the numbers and the serial numbers, and she could either pick the free ones on this side and the free ones on this side. But it was not intuitive from the app which side is actually facing the sea. And then she used her intuition and her common sense at that time and said, okay, there are a lot of bookings happening on one side of the hotel. Probably that's the most popular spot. That's why a lot of users have chosen that side. And she happened to choose that side, and she could figure out that once she chose those side, unfortunately the view that she got was this. That is, she was just facing the parking lot instead of the beach. So obviously, remember, there are 2.8 million apps on the Google Store and a million plus apps on the iPhone Store, like 2.8 million apps on the iPhone Store as well. And then the number is counting still. So if you don't create apps with great user experience, people are simply going to stop using your products, and life is too short to develop apps or products that don't have a great user experience. So always create great user experience products, and there are plenty of examples around us that we can actually look at. So if you see the Apple charging port these days, so the Apple chargers have the uni-sided port, so which is like, it's quite intuitive. You don't have to worry about, okay, I have to charge it the right way or the wrong way. You can always plug into an Apple charger and not really worry about, okay, did you do a good job of it or not? And so Android still hasn't gotten better on that aspect. And similarly, when you're using a charger for an Apple laptop, there's a magnetic charger which actually latches on to the device, so that you're not worried about it getting disentangled from time to time. So those are all great user experience products. And also people stuff like why do people prefer to buy on Amazon versus perhaps more on Amazon and less on Flipkart or eBay, or for that matter. Amazon provides a great user experience. They're a customer obsessed company, and unless you're really customer obsessed in today's age and time, you cannot win your customers. So Amazon has this killer feature that if you see when you buy products on the Amazon site, if you buy a phone, it will give you at the bottom that, okay, these people also bought this. So there's a feature which says also bought this, which means that it is going to tell you that people bought a cover along with the phone. They bought a charger, they got a hub which is allowed to integrate with other memory devices and so on. So that's a killer feature that Amazon implemented for great user experience. And more on top of that, there is also features like, okay, your friends bought this product. So that's a social approval that people get, that okay, if my friends also bought this, probably this is a great product. So that is how you can actually have great user experiences. And so unless you create user experience, compelling products with great user experience, you're going to lose out on this game. So Facebook was not the first social media application that was created. There was MySpace, there was Friendster, there was Orkut, and all of those were simply hibernated when people had an easier and a simpler way of doing things. So you need to really up your game on the user experience. I leave you with some Google user experience cheat sheet, which tells you, okay, these are the things that you need to carry around when you're creating a great mobile or a product. So one of the things being, okay, when you're asking a user to share his payment details, then it has to be context specific. You take him inside a product when he really needs to. If you ask him to share the payment details or the credit card details in a page which doesn't look like he needs to do any payment out there, it looks like a shady app. So don't go to get into those entanglements. So do the right thing when it comes to user experience. So here is the story on user experience in the series of business transformation, digital transformation, and IT transformation stories, which is hashtagged as Turn It Around series. So looking forward to bring more such tips from you. Thank you for now.